this is Terrificals number 4. Something dawned on us. I did that League of a Superman comic, and I've done others as well. And I have always been saying that the only character from that team that I really know is Neutron, because I had issue 307. By the way, I did a review of that issue. It remains my least watched video ever. But I have completely blanked on another character I know from the League of a Superman, and that is Invisible Girl off of the Terrificals. She is a League of a Superman character. I don't know how prominent. There's about 40 notable members of that team. But obviously, I know her from the Terrificals. I also need to point out there's at least 2 other comics that I have that have got the League of a Superman in them. There is a DC Comics Presents written by Jim Starman, but I think that one is mostly about Pulsar again. And then they make a small guest appearance in an Adam Moore's Superman story that I have. I have an issue of one of their solo books too. It crosses over with Firelord. I can't remember who. But this is about Terrificals number 4, which is a great issue of this series. I'd recommend this, but I recommend a lot of the series, to be honest. This issue, I chose it because it is told from the point of view of Invisible Girl. If you didn't know who the Terrificals are, they are these 4 here. Elastic Man, Albino Man, Mr. Terrificals, and Invisible Girl. 4 unrelated characters brought together in the aftermath of Metal Dark Knight. And the Terrificals, it charts their journey as they learn to put up with or tolerate each other. And maybe, just maybe, they will find out they like each other along the way. I sound like a shill working for DC Comics, but it is a good book. I say it every time because it is a blatant fact. The Terrificals, they are a proxy for Fantastic Force. If you like Fantastic Force, or better yet, if you like Fantastic Force before it became pretentious, esoteric nonsense under Jonathan Huckleberry, or whatever it has morphed into under Dan Slott, I don't know. I haven't seen a single scan of it, and I ideally never will. If you're in the market for classic Fantastic Force, this is the book for you. Or rather, this was the book for you, because sadly, it was a casualty of the coronavirus. One of the story beats early on is that Invisible Girl, she is stuck in her intangible form. And I didn't like that I have used the word intangible in 2 videos in a row. The team, the Terrificals, they are forced to work together due to a dark energy bond that links them, and they are a lot more dysfunctional than the Fantastic Force ever were. But right now, they are gunning off into space. They're trying to help Invisible Girl. They're taking her to her home. They're taking her to her own planet. If I recall, Invisible Girl, she's like a princess of her race, but she isn't really into that sort of stuff. She doesn't want to be queen or out like that. There's an advert for the comic that made me start my channel. Gail Simon's Elastic Man. It's bloody awful. On the way to her planet, Mr. Terrificals' Terrifical ship, it is sucked off by a tractor beam. And it's like a big space junkyard. But out here, we call them skips or tips. They get attacked by a squid, alien, monster, alien squid thing. Like the one on the cover or the one on the first page. Elastic Man, he transforms himself into a giant squid, alien, monster, alien squid thing. And they beat it up. There is a lot of bickering and teasing between Albino Man and Elastic Man. Very akin to The Thing and the Human Fires dynamic. Then the team, they get separated, which I'm not entirely sure it works within the logic of their rather strict dark energy bond. That means that they cannot go their separate ways. Here we have got Mr. Terrificals and Albino Man, and then Elastic Man and Invisible Girl, they're together elsewhere. This is an exercise to let our characters breathe a bit more and give us little moments with them being nice to each other and developing their relationships. Like Albino Man and Mr. Terrificals here, they're talking about Mr. Terrificals' lack of faith, and Albino Man asks if Mr. Terrificals can help him find a cure so that he can be human again. Very akin to The Thing and Mr. Fantasticals. They're not really hiding some of the inspirations. They are confronted by a bunch of alien scavengers and dumpster divers. Then we have the other end of the equation, Invisible Girl and Elastic Man. And they do actually, on this next page, up here, they do actually point out that thing about the energy bond, and they just say, oh, I guess we mustn't be that far apart. I call Mr. Shenanigans on that. This is a sweet little scene with Elastic Man comforting Invisible Girl. It is very akin to Nothing in Fantastic Force. So Mr. Terrificals and Albino Man, they are fighting the skip rats, and they are quickly joined by Invisible Girl and Elastic Man, who's like a big bowling ball. And this is meant to be a big thing, showing the team coming together and working alongside each other and acting as a unit. It's good for that. Then the squid alien monster alien squid thing shows up again, and the team run away. That is heroism for you, running away from the monsters. So they gone to Invisible Girl's home planet, and what happened was she was trapped in a dark multiverse in Metal Dark Knight, and when she got out, she was in a different time period. It was only like 10 days for her or something like that, but outside time moved differently. So here she is with like a granny or something, and she learns that her parents aren't around, and now she feels more alone than ever before, but at least she got to reunite with her people, even though next issue she has to go back to Earth with the rest of the Terrificals because of their energy bond. The Terrificals was a good book. This is a satisfying issue. It's a nice standalone story, a good use of the team and its characters. I recommend this. Go and read it if you want. I rate it 7 thumbs up.